What up, everyone? VT Green 802 here. I'm back with another beer review, and today we're going to be reviewing Goose Island again, Bourbon County Stout. But today we're going to be doing it with a food pairing, and that food pairing, what better to do it with, in my opinion, than some fresh venison steaks from the buck I killed a couple weeks back. So let's go ahead and get into it. First off, I'm going to take a bite of this because it just smells way too good, so excuse me. Oh yeah, perfectly cooked. Nice and pink. Oh my god. Fresh rosemary, fresh thyme, garlic seasoning in there and whatnot. Bourbon County. Let's get into it, shall we? So, go ahead and use my knife to get into this one here. Like I said before, this was bottled on August 31st of 17. It says at 11:27 a.m. and this one's coming into us at 14.1% alcohol by volume. 2017 batch, of course. Now, I did have another one since then, and I've gotten like 4 Bourbon County Stouts from 3 different locations, and one of the ones I had the other night tasted totally different. It was totally different, so this one's from a different store. I haven't tried any from this store yet, so we're gonna find out right now. So let's go ahead and get into it. Cheers. Ooh, quite a pop on that one. Cap right here. Alright, let's see what we got. First off, right on that pour, that is thick. I can see through it. It's not completely pitch black on the pour, but in the glass it is going to be pitch black. No head whatsoever. Now, on the aroma, definitely getting some licorice in there, like a strawberry twizzler type of licorice. Definitely getting some sweet chocolate. Of course, getting the bourbon, oak. Not much smoke or anything like that. Like I said, absolutely no head on this whatsoever. It is thick as can be, though. Look at that. I mean, look at the lacing on that. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but that is lacing. This is going to be a heavy one. Let's get into it. Cheers. Lot of bourbon. A lot of bourbon in this one, and it is sweet. Not overly sweet, not bitterly sweet, but it is sweet. Let's go ahead and cut that a little bit with a bite of some fresh venison. Got some carbonation bubbles coming up the side here. Not many though. It is so thick, so creamy, so rich. It's not even, I've drank beers of lesser ABV that leave more of a burn going down, more heat than this does, and this is 14.1%. This is so smooth, so calm. It's like cuddling with a cloud. It's just perfect. Now, as I go along with this, and I'm tasting, I am getting some dark fruit, maybe some plum raisin type thing, fig. Definitely some dark fruit in there on the palate in the back. Yep. Now that I've said that, that's all I can really taste, it seems like. Really dark fruit on the back of the tongue. Go ahead and get another bite of this. I shot this buck 2 weeks ago. I'll probably post the video for you guys. I was actually out with my dad. We had just walked into the woods and we stood by the tree that we normally stand by. I set my phone up on the tree just because, and I hit record. Why not? And I had brought 2 beers with me. I set them down by the tree. We were going to drink them after. I took a pack of cigs out of my pocket, smokes. I know they're bad for you, but we were hunting, why not? So lit my smoke and gave my dad one, lit his, and it wasn't 30 seconds later, he said deer. And as soon as he said deer, you know, I looked up and sure enough, there was a buck right there coming right through the brush and pulled up. We both shot at the same time, ran about 10 yards and dropped it. Here's the end of the story right here. Don't get much better than that. And this is absolutely delicious. I mean, perfectly pink. And you guys can't overcook your venison. You gotta leave it a little bit pink. If you don't, you're just ruining it. So tender. This is the first year that I have ever purchased or had Goose Island Bourbon County brand stout, and it is absolutely in my top 2 list at least. I said it was my favorite beer, but it is definitely my favorite stout I have ever had. Right up there along with this was from the other night, Breakfast Stout by Founders. This is a 2016 edition, bottled on 9/16/16 at 8/18. So a little over a year old, and it is absolutely phenomenal. Way better than the 2017 batch is tasting right now. I like to let these sit for at least a year. These are amazing. Let's go ahead and take another sip of this now that we've cleansed our palate. Now as this sits around and, you know, airs out a little bit, the aromas and flavors really develop in the glass. I'm getting even more of that like licorice aroma now. Definitely a lot more bourbon. Oh yeah, I can smell the booze in it now. Still though, not really much of a burn, which is absolutely awesome. I mean, at 14.1% alcohol by volume, you can drink one of these and, you know, be, you know, set for the evening or the day. I'm only gonna drink this glass, and then I'll put the cap back on and throw it in the fridge or something until later, but I'm not even gonna finish this whole bottle right now. I have shit I gotta get done today. I'm supposed to be packing, moving next week, so I will be filming at a different location here very shortly, within the next week. That ought to be fun. Another bite of, I don't know if you guys can see that, perfect venison. I mean, perfectly pink. Hopefully you guys caught that. I'm gonna let a couple of these age over the next 5 years and see how they develop in the bottle. I'll try one. I'll try another one, you know, once a year and keep that going for 5 years. What a phenomenal, awesome, amazing beer. Goose Island, you guys nailed this one. And I'm not talking from past experience about the beer or anything because I've never had it before, but I have watched some reviews, read some comments, and you know, there have been a few years where it was a lot different than this, and from what I hear this year, this is one of the better batches they've ever come out with. Alright, maybe we'll pour just a little more. Have a few more bites of steak. Venison steak. Nothing like fresh, organic, wild meat. You couldn't ask for anything better. This beats any restaurant, grocery store, top 5 Michelin star, I don't care, steak there is out there. This is awesome. Nothing better. Now I did chill my bottle first for a little bit just to cool it off a bit. And definitely I noticed when I pour it out cold, or chilled I should say, it is much smoother, much more creamy. There's not as much booziness on the tongue. There's still no heat or anything, but not as much booziness on the tongue or anything like that. But once it warms up in the glass, it really releases a lot of that. It is good regardless the temperature, unless you know it's been sitting in your car at 98 degrees or 100 plus degrees in the blazing hot sun all day, but it shouldn't be out there anyways. This is good at any temperature. From the cellar to the fridge for a little while, it's absolutely perfect. What an awesome beer. Definitely, like I said, enjoying a snifter, but definitely, like I said, one of the best beers I've ever had in my life. Especially as far as stouts go, the best stout I've ever had in my life, by far. Yeah, it says enjoying a snifter. I didn't even see that before, but guess I'm doing it right. What a perfect day to be drinking one of these. It is 20 degrees outside. It is getting cold here in Vermont, so couldn't ask for a better day to drink one of these. And I'm moving, so it's a pretty good occasion. I'm gonna go ahead and eat one more piece of this and let you guys know what I think of it. The meat's perfect, that's the easy 100, but the beer, is even an easier decision. Sorry, I was chewing. That's another easy 100. Absolutely phenomenal. And I know this is supposed to be a sipping beer. I feel as if I've done pretty well on it and sipped it slow enough. I don't need to wait the entire night to drink this whole bottle. I know I said I was going to save some of it, but Bourbon County, why not, right? You only live once. Cheers, everyone. VT Green 802 here. Thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing. I appreciate the comments that have been coming lately. Awesome. Thank you, guys. Another delicious one. Peace out, everyone. Oh.